Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles in the bustling city of Dragonstone, where hopefully we might stop being a bustling city soon. I'm not sure anymore, because I thought it was a population of 500 that would give us the next stage, and then we got to 500 and nothing happened. We're about to hit 600 though, and maybe that is the threshold for the next level. And we are just about to get a population limit of over 600, though it's going to take a while for the population to actually fill up. In fact, in the time it's going to take for this to be ready, a festival started now will have finished and got us whatever boost it might get us, so we'll get that underway and see what it goes. I think we have enough food to feed all these new people. I think these farms are enough. They're in the perfect spot to never have anything, any food lost to exposure, because they can just deliver it straight to the market and it's right there. And hopefully that's enough. Though, of course, we've got a rainstorm just before we're about to start getting these new houses, so that maybe we won't get enough food this year to be able to supply things as much as we like to. 188 people are currently idle. Our population has gone up. We timed it perfectly. Every house is now full. Some of them aren't happy because it's taking time to deliver food over, so our happiness is trending down at the moment, but hopefully that will be fixed. We might need to build some more markets. I suspect that we will. But there we go, we're over 600 and we're still not anything other than a bustling city. So that's annoying. For the moment is okay, but that was last year. We'll see how it goes this year when a lot of people are eating and not so much food is being made. We've been focusing a lot on farms recently and not on orchards, because I've discovered how awesome farms are relative to orchards in the fact that they use... you get more of a boost for fertile land than you do with orchards when you use farms. Right, this is now all built. It's just sat about not doing anything. Let's continue the construction. Get it a bit more complete. Get it up to 2 all the way along. And demolish the stuff behind it. Not quite the actual towers with the arches on them yet, because we need those. We do not yet have replacements. So we shouldn't be quite so hasty as to get rid of those. Also, going to get rid of the gate as well, because it doesn't do anything anymore. And yeah, we're going to be running a road along here. And it'll also come this way, but for the moment we can't do it. Whoops, that's not a road, that's a bridge. Order a road there. Can't... Oh, we can order it there. What's the... How's that work? Can we just order roads off the side of walls? Oh, we can! Well, that's convenient. I'll keep that in mind for future. Maybe I could have done something a little bit easier than what I ended up doing then. Just have a gap in the wall and then just build a road, and then it would allow these to exist. Now, where is this dragon? He's attacking from this direction. We don't have anything operational here, but we can totally have everything operational because... Holy crap, so many free people still. Ordered a bunch of walls being built, still over 100 population available. I think it's time to have this tower permanently manned for what it's worth. It's not going to be amazing, but it'll help at certain times. Oh, is the dragon dead? Where is he? Yep, he fell down into our road and then just sunk into the ground. And all was good again, and everything went horribly laggy for a second. Oh dear. Oh, steady on. Steady on. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. Okay, well, we'll carry on. I don't know what that was, but we dealt with the dragon. Everything's fine. I think I'm just gonna switch all the towers on at this stage because we just have so many free people. This is what I was trying to work towards for so long. Was having enough population to have every single tower being manned at once and not have to constantly deal with switching them on and off whenever any attack takes place. And we finally did it. We're finally there. Let's get all of the ballistas. Whoops. That's an archer tower, but close enough. There it is. Every single tower operational. Still over 100 people free. This is fantastic. It's what I've always dreamed of. Right, now one thing to do is sort of plan ahead as to how this wall's eventually going to work, because we want to have the nice spacing of towers. So one day, the wall will come up to here. So we'll have a tower on the corner, and then 1, 2, 3, tower. 1, 2, 3, tower. 1, 2, 3, tower. 1, 2, 3, tower. Yeah, so we'll just do it like that. One there. One there. One there. And then this will line up with the rest of it. So we'll get that being sped up. We'll also order the archer towers built on top, just ready for when it's all done. This is now working back here. How's the food doing? Still gain food. I don't know whether this was the year that it rained or not, or whether more time has passed, but we're still gaining food in the grand scheme of things, so these houses are all well supported. Our population can stay at over 600. People are dying of old age non-stop. We're just going to have to deal with that. Also, I said I was going to do this a little bit ago. Industry, blacksmith. We're going to build our blacksmiths over here. Then we'll get rid of this one over here. Maybe shouldn't have done that straight away. We're currently losing tools already, just with when that one was running. Let's get rid of these towers back here. I don't necessarily need to, but it'll look nice. And I just realized I built the towers at the wrong height. They should be at 4, they're at 3. I'm going to change it. It's a little bit wasteful. But, you know, we want it to be consistent and look nice and match up with everything else. So... tower, tower, tower. And I was going to build the farms here, but I don't even need to. It's all fine. Everything's just okay. Oh, we do want to build a granary right here. Which way around does it go? I think it goes that way. Is that the door there? I think it is. It's hard to tell. I guess we'll see when it's built. Yeah, we don't need any more farms right now. It'd just be a waste of people. Money is still okay. Doesn't even seem to have made a difference. Well, 200 is going to soldiers. We're making 500 overall. We could totally drop the taxes by 1 and still be absolutely fine in terms of earnings. Charcoal is very stable right now, which is fine. Iron, nothing's happening with that. It doesn't have a... It's annoying. It's got reports for nearly everything, but not iron. And that does make a fair bit of sense because it doesn't have them for stone and wood. But it is something that is used by a type of building, so it sort of counts as a thing that should be kept track of. Peasant has died of starvation. Why? We've got so much food. We've got more food than we've ever had before. Tools currently not okay, but that's because we've not got them being made yet. We won't have counted this last year so far. Armaments are fine. We're not doing anything with that. It's time we went and built the barracks. I just sort of forgot about it for ages. No good. Need to fix that. I'm going to get rid of this gate because there's no reason to have it anymore. And I want to clear out some space here to fit the barracks in properly. And a road, because I think we need a road here. We don't necessarily need one, but it's right to have one. In fact, this thing's been wonky for ages. Let's actually demolish it. Oh, that might lose us all our... Could lose us all our generals. I'm just going to do it anyway, whatever. Is our general still alive? Yeah, they're all fine. I'm going to rebuild it properly in its correct position, which is there. Still sunken into the thing. I don't know if I really want it like that. Let's just have it lined up with the road that I'm going to be building here. And then we'll build a barracks. I think just here. Yep, facing the general. And then a road running out to this area. And it may continue on one day. Put some more industry around here, probably more charcoal makers when we start to need that. For the moment our charcoal's... Oh, it's actually perfectly balanced now. Well, in that case, let's build them straight away. 1, 2. Wood might be struggling, what with all the charcoal being made. Really, we should have the charcoal making over here more so they can actually get to the market. It actually has some right now. I guess it's because the workers in the market can focus entirely on ferrying charcoal because the farmers are sorting out the food most of the time. And also I put a granary closer so they can get food to it more easily now. Right, well, we're pretty good in sort of every aspect. right now. Oh, damn it, I chopped these trees down here. They've been regrown already. Nice of these armaments could be moved, but until they're actually requested by anyone, it's not going to happen. Build 2 roads there, and then we can build these farms when we need them, but we don't want to now. It'd be a waste. Now we have so many people free that it's about time we raised a proper army. I suppose it is the way to go with the current population we've got. There's 7 people here, so you make your way over to the barracks. It's not actually built yet. Now it is. And we will order the training of 9 soldiers. We're going to have to train them pretty quick, it would seem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where are the Vikings? Over here. I hear the ballistas going crazy, but I doubt they're doing anything. How many people are we going to get attacking this time? There's 4 ogres for a start. Oh dear, the front gate is going to be in a bit of pain, I think. And of course, I've just sent the army away to go grab more people. Not good timing. 5 ogres on top of whatever else is being delivered to us. Can you guys get on with training pretty quick? No one's training at all. It's not going to happen because the armaments haven't even been delivered yet. What I'll do is order another 7, so that's now a full 16, and we'll just get one of our generals to stand by ready to get those people when he can. Whether that's during the battle or after. Oh wow, so many boats. Was that a Viking boat? No, that was an ogre boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boats of Vikings as well as 5 boats of ogres. I mean, this is the best direction for them to attack us from, really. We've got ballistas all over this, and they'll be inside the range of these ballistas if I can look at them. Well, we don't actually know the real range of the ballistas, so whatever. He's still managed to get to the gate and started punching, though. Jeez! These guys really take some hits. And there's going to be so many of them attacking the walls at once that we might actually have things go down before all our ballistas can deal with the guys. This is not good. That's the thing, as soon as we got the population to actually man all our towers, we now need more because the enemy has got so much stronger. Another one down. 3 to go, I think. Wait, where's the... I only see... No, maybe we got 3 of them then. There's 2 remaining. But the Vikings are arriving. Time to hold the line. How's the training going? Have we got anybody here? 2 soldiers. It's not enough to even bother sending them yet. That's a lot of fires. Oh, we're going to lose so much stone in a second. Oh, it's fine. No one was using that stone. I think we're just going to abandon these quarries over here. They're not going to be of any use until we actually start building things down here. How are our soldiers? I can't see them anymore. They're still there. We might have lost some. Yeah, I think we have. Vikings are getting very confused around here. They don't seem to know where they're going, which is good for us. These guys have gone home. Did they even do anything? I guess they set some things on fire. Generally, we're doing pretty okay. The Vikings are in disarray, as they usually are. So they're not really achieving very much. Some of them are just leaving. Some of them haven't landed yet. With a lot of them, it's hard to tell. Oh, people have been... why would... Yeah, they came out here to put out a fire or something, I suppose. Well, we're holding the line. And by the time they're getting to us, there's barely any of them left to fight us yet. A bunch of them are just leaving now. Don't know whether they ever landed or what. We're going to lose some stuff over here. I'm not bothered anymore. I've not been reactivating these. Doesn't seem to be any purpose to that anymore. We did manage to put that out, though, so we have all the stone left, which is nice. Is that the last boat? Oh, there's one more boat over here. Is that one going too? Looks to be doing it. Off you go. Are you going all the way to that corner? You could just leave by, like, it's all just open ocean. You don't have to go right back to your spawn point to leave. But they all seem to like doing that. And they're gone. Alright. We sorted that pretty well, and we'll have the army ready for next time. Now is the time to start raising really big armies. They're not managing to keep up the supply of armaments. Really? There's 8 of you. What are you doing? The armaments are there in a massive pile. Just go get them. There's more being made in the blacksmiths. They're not even getting them from there. They're just getting them from the blacksmiths. Oh, we've got a dragon on the way. Currently we're not gaining tools. I'm going to slow down our armament production. Let this one focus entirely on tools. Where's our dragon? That's the thing, we don't need to go over and watch them anymore and make sure that the towers are dealing with them and switching them on and off, because we can just leave the towers. They're all good. Wherever he goes, he'll get shot at by fully manned and well-trained towers. Because, of course, now that they're manned at all times, the people in them will get good at manning towers and will get a bonus for being master archers. So that's even more awesome, on top of all the other awesome we're already dealing with. It's not there anymore. Why is the thing still here? There we go. It's still there. Come on. And it's gone. Right, so yes. Well, that reminds me, does this give a buff now? Because they were saying they were going to change it so that the house, the statue gave a buff. This one's not getting one, and I don't see any sort of range, so perhaps they haven't implemented that yet. There's apparently going to be 2 more statues. Don't know what they'll be. I'm thinking that as well as one in the town section, there's going to be a food section and an industry section one. That would seem like a nice way of doing it. But I don't know what the plan is for those. They perhaps will all just count as the town section because that's what a statue would count as. Right, what to work on now? I mean, we're pretty good. I mean, I guess more expansion is always the direction to go in. Oh, food is not doing so great anymore. Was there a storm, perhaps? In that case, we will set up our remaining 2 windmills and few farms. Where we can. It's not perfect. But now these ones in the middle, already the output is 21. It's going to keep going up. Windmill now nearby plus 9. Oh, you get a plus 3 from windmills now. Oh, wow, that makes them so much better than before. It used to be a plus 2, and so they had to be in range of at least 5 farms to be viable. Now it's 4. That makes them a lot better. It still doesn't make sense to line this with windmills unless you really need extra food and you don't have any good growing land. But now it makes more sense to even have them start to overlap more. Not quite though, because if I remove this, we'd be losing 21, and then if we put a windmill in, even if there was a farm there, we'd be gaining 12, so that doesn't make sense. So I think this is the sort of the perfect spacing for them, in terms of getting maximum coverage. Of course, there's some on the corners that still get barely anything. And that one doesn't have the bonus yet, but like this one over here, 15. But yeah, 21 from a farm, that's fantastic. So the bigger your farms are, and the more ordered and well-arranged the windmills are, the more efficient you're going to have your farms overall, and the more you'll be able to use the rest of the land for building houses on. Of course, what you want to do as much as possible to try and get the most population you physically can. Right, I think we should probably order some more piers being made, because we're drowning in stone and spare workers. So I think I might just fill in this corner here, just to have this ready and have it sort of finalized. We'll just order enough that everyone is working. They'll have to swim to get there, but whatever, it'll be fine in the long run. Awesome. Have we managed to recruit the 16 yet? We have. Then this guy. Can I select the guy? Oh, there he is. Recruit. Now he's an army of 16. We will move him to the front gate. What sort of army does this guy have? He has 6 left now. So we will order another 10. And then they will both have fully operational armies. And we've got another general somewhere. Oh, he's right there. We'll move him a little bit closer, but he's not going to be the one recruiting. We'll send him over there ready to recruit as soon as possible. So if there's an attack, he can quickly grab these soldiers and make it to the front line. Otherwise I'll forget and I'll have to send him back as the battle's already starting. But then we can start going even crazier and like having an army of 32 so that you have like that square and then another square that's following, because you can't even have that many soldiers in a single square. We're getting on with that pretty rapidly now. They managed to stock up on the armament, so that sped things up a bit. We should perhaps put a well around here. Definitely. One there at least. I'll have one up here too. Just to be sure. Any other places that need wells? Over here probably needs them. How's this guy about wells? He thinks he doesn't have one. Does he have one now? How about now? Now? No, he's sticking with it. He's sticking with his guns this time. Oh, we were going to build the tavern and the library. I'm just going to try building them here and see if that works. We'll be able to look at the happiness of all the houses. Let's switch that on. Oh, what's this one unhappy about? Lack of charcoal. Yeah, we need to work on that. I think another market probably is somewhere around here. We'll fix that sort of problem. Peasant has died of starvation. Another one has despaired. Oh, apparently there was a catastrophic plague. I guess we need more hospitals. It looks like the plagues have been getting a little bit too dangerous now. We're not in a spiral, are we? Trending towards 11. Jeez, hang on. Hold a festival. And, alright, we'll lower the taxes. Put them down to 2 and see if that still covers us. Yep, still making a profit. Works for me. Happiness rising, not enough. Population not great, more people leaving, and a lot of people dying of old age. That is not helping the situation. We're down by 100. Our population has dropped by 100. Have these all grown again? Oh, come on. Chop them down. I get distracted for 5 seconds. That's not... Well, we do want to build a hospital, but first I want to see about building the library and stuff. Come on, chop that one down. And library, and then also tavern. Really? Chop the tree down again. Why are they growing so fast at the moment? Build it. Okay, we should be good now. And we'll look at the results of that in the next episode. For now, we will leave it there. These guys still unhappy. Charcoal's the main issue. We'll fix that. We'll build like 2 more markets to really help with the situation here. That should fix the issues with supply for the different houses. Also just start having a system where we have like another one of these columns in between each one after. That sort of thing. And just keep extending it this way maybe, because there's no good farmland particularly in this direction. Well, there is there and there. Overall, it's fairly okay. We want it to be as compressed as possible. That's important. But that is enough for now. So I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.